Hey guys, Zach Butler here with iTeachLexus and Peterson Lexus, ready to teach you your 2015 Lexus ES350. What we're going to talk about today is your climate control operations. You have the ability to work your climate control from your screen and your remote touch toggle, also to work your climate control from what I refer to as hard switches, or the most basic simple switches that we're used to interacting with. Let's get started. All right, these are the hard switches I talk about versus the soft switches, which are electronic. So easy operation here: driver's temperature, passenger's temperature. I get asked a lot, what is the dual button there for? Well, if somebody's been over here as a passenger and changed his or her temperature and they get out, you might just want to come over here and hit dual to make everything linear, because it is a full dual climate control. But if dual's not on, or if the passenger hasn't changed his or her temperature, you're controlling everything. Get in the habit of using auto. Auto is just like a thermostat in your house and maintains everything for you while you're driving. So you set the temperature and you forget about it. Keep in mind that auto also changes the direction and moderates the direction of airflow for you. So when you're in auto mode, it decides if it's coming out of panel vents, floor vents, things like that. Most of the time you'll want to use auto. You can always manually override though with the manual fan. Kicks off auto, as you can see. And one thing I'm going to pan up to is, while I'm doing these hard switches, if you guys look up at the top of your screen, you'll see what I'm doing. You'll see me manually doing my fan speed, and then I'll come over to the next switch, which is direction of airflow, manually controlling my direction of airflow. Knowing that I'm going to go and hit now auto, everything maintains it up there on that screen. It shows me. So back down here to the hard switches, if I'm in auto, it just maintains it for me. The off button turns everything off. I can kick it back on with auto or with a fan speed switch. Easy stuff here. This is your front defrost, your rear defrost. Your rear defrost also defrosts your side mirrors, which is on a 15-minute delay. So when you hit that, it'll defrost those side mirrors. Idaho winters are notorious. You'll get ice and snow packed on them. That side mirror defrost is a great feature. And then lastly, we covered dual. Down here is a switch that shows recirculating cabin air, auto, and outside cabin air coming in. In auto mode, it actually senses the amount of pollutants outside. It regulates when recirculation should be on or when fresh air can come in. If it senses too many pollutants, it will immediately cut off outside air and recirculate the cabin air. I recommend leaving auto on. It's a great feature. Let's cover the operation of your remote touch toggle and your selector switch, if you don't have the navigation package, to operate your climate control. All right, everybody, we're diving into the multimedia screen on a navigation ES350 for climate control. So if you start by hitting the menu button, if you're not already there, now you're at the menu screen where you have your 8 icons. Let's use our remote touch toggle to get to climate. Pressing down. Now we're at our climate screen. There's a lot going on here. Nearly duplicates what the hard switches were. Lexus is big on redundancies. They want to give you more operations than just one way. So driver's temp, passenger's temp, I'm using my remote touch toggle to do this. All of that is easy to grab. Let me get out of this real quick here. I kind of jump screens on everybody. So you can see what you can do there. Now, I can also manually control my fan speed right here, up and down. I can manually control my direction of airflow, and you see the little indicator denoting that. Come right here too and change it. Knowing that when I go to my auto switch, everything maintains. So if that auto light's on, if that little blue light's on, it's in auto mode, it's going to maintain. It's showing panel vents coming out, fan speeds on a level 3. It just does it for you. Being able to turn everything off right here. Now, if you notice in gray it says dual and shows a couple other icons, that's telling you to slide over. And I did it again. I snuck over to my information screen. Let's get back to it. In essence, what I want to do is I want to go to those 3 dots in the corner. Okay? This gives us a secondary page for multiple operations, for more operations. Turning on and off my air conditioner. There might be a day where it's a spring day and the weather's nicer in the fall where you just want to let fresh air in. Kick off your AC. Being able to turn on and off your dual. This is one that stumps everybody. I'll even pause to give you a chance as the screen goes back a page. Sorry about that. I'll even pause to give you a chance to wonder what it is. This right here is defrosting your windshield wipers. So in the wintertime, if you get a bunch of ice and snow on your front windshield, which you will, kick this on. Your windshield wipers will break loose a lot faster. This is a carbon and pollen and dust filter that you can turn on and off. It actually begins to filter the air coming into the cabin. So if it's a really, really high pollen spring and your allergies are getting at you, remember to go to this switch and then back out to the main climate screen. Also, you get that outside temperature reading at the top. That's the basics of your guys' climate control. Play around with it, interact with it as always, and please text, call me if you have any questions at all. This is Zach Butler with iTeachLexus and Peterson Lexus. Have a great day.